Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Renzo here. Okay, I'm gonna paint a portrait with acrylics. Okay, let's see, first I'm gonna sketch with vine charcoal. Okay, let's see. Okay, first is the overall shape. I just use straight lines. That way it's easier to place, the head. And because it's pretty fast, just doing this with straight lines. If it's not okay, I can just make it smaller or bigger or move it. I think it's good. You know what? I think it's maybe too big. Yeah, maybe a little bit smaller here. That would be the head, the eyes. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah. I have a doubt. Maybe a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit smaller. That's okay at the end. Okay, and then I check out proportions as usual. I start with this and then I measure, I see if he has maybe a bigger mandible, short nose, something. For sure that he has a short nose, and I can see here that the distance from the eyebrow to the nose is shorter than the nose to the chin. Okay, just 1 second, please. Okay, let's see. The alignment of the eyes. Yeah. The distance between the eyes is one eye. Always pay attention to this portion of the face. We tend to make this wider than it is. Okay, to place the mouth, I first use a trace, a line, halfway from the top of the nose to the bottom of the chin. And then I sit the mouth there. Is that okay? Maybe a little bit lower, maybe a little bit up. I think that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna start painting. I'm gonna start adding some colors. My colors I have here are titanium white, cadmium yellow, cadmium orange, cadmium red, ultramarine blue, and Mars black. Okay. Hello, Michael. On Facebook, hello, Frank. Hello, Mike. I'm painting with acrylics. Okay. I wanna see. I mean, there's a lot of. It's gonna be a lot of red on the face because of the background. But I'm thinking maybe I should change the color a little bit. Well, okay. I'm gonna paint first the background. Just mixing just black and cadmium red. I think I'm gonna draw the face a little bit bigger. Yeah, down here. Okay, that means it's not gonna be here. Okay, it's gonna be here, the medieval. I gotta move things a little bit. I gotta move everything a little bit down. It's just one color, black and coming red, with a little bit of water. Okay, I'm going pretty lightly. I don't want any sharp edge right now. That's what I'm doing this, you know, like I don't want to do this as a brush stroke, like that. One of the things that add softness and make every painting, let's say, a little bit more realistic is always the possibility that we have to soften edges. Now, that's one thing with acrylics that maybe it's gonna be more difficult, but we gotta be okay. We gotta try really hard to try to get some soft edges. Okay. Squinting down my eyes. Just one color right now. I'm just working on shapes, darker shapes. Okay, let's see. I don't use anything, any medium for acrylics, just water. Okay. I got this water here. What I do, I spray water on my brush. I'll put it here on the table. Spray water on my paint, my palette. Yeah. Now I'm gonna pick up a clean brush. I dip the brush on water, but I not a lot. Okay, I dip the brush in water and I do this. Okay, that's enough. Now I'm gonna mix a color for the light, just one color. I'm gonna make it just flat. Now I just want to start simple. Just mixing an orange, a little bit of white, and now I need to knock down this orange. You can knock down orange with blue or black or raw umber. Okay, let's see, I think that's okay. Now if it's too dark, you know, I just gotta let it dry and repaint again. And I can just try that so many times until I got the color I want. Now look, I'm not using a lot of paint. If I use more paint at this stage, I should wait for the paint to dry. I should wait a little bit longer for the paint to dry. When you don't use too much paint, it dries faster, and that's what I want. Okay, now is that color okay? It works for me. I think it's pretty good right now. Obviously I'm gonna start adding more and more colors and values. Okay, and I can see right now obviously that my shadow is just too light. Okay, let me show you. I mean, if you think the color is too off, you got the color is too off, you can just change it here. Take your time, let the paint dry, that's okay. Change the color, you go over this again and repaint that. Okay, I got a different color now. I gotta wait a little bit more for the paint this to dry. Okay, I'm gonna mix a little bit more orange, white, touch of blue, more blue, more blue, a little bit of yellow. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, now I'm gonna repaint this. As I mentioned before, you can do that so many times, paint and repaint. Don't think that much at the beginning about values and all of that. You're just trying to get. I don't want I don't want this color to be the lightest one on the face. I want a mid-tone, something that I can work on top, adding lights and shadows. Okay. Spray water on my brush. I put it here. I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna go back to the other brush. Okay, I'm gonna go over a second layer. Now I'm just using two colors right now. Okay, I don't need too much. That you notice establishing basically right now two values, light and shadow. Not light like the highlights or nothing like that. Let's say a mid-tone for the face and shadows. Mixing orange, touch of black, let's see, a little bit greenish since everything is pretty reddish. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna add red on top of that. I think that's gonna be it's gonna work like a really nice base color. Blue, orange, the same way by adding this color I'm gonna end up having some more variety. Okay, okay. Let's see the neck. Always squinting down your eyes. But you see, I'm trying to have some soft edges. I'm gonna add black. I paint this a little bit dark. I need a little bit of water. Okay, now a touch of red here. Okay, I'm gonna use my cell phone as a black mirror. Okay, everything is too dark now to see this clearly. I gotta wait. I gotta just continue working. I'm gonna check out again on my cell phone. Okay. Hello, Luca, Art. Hello, Joanne. Okay, let's see. Okay, again, I'm going to work on the hair. I'm just keeping this as simple as possible, just using few colors. And when I got to the edge here, since I'm using fiber brushes, now I can have a soft edge. And what I do is just change my pressure to have this a soft edge. Because it's pretty easy to have sharp edges when we paint with acrylics. And adding black, coming red. This is a sharp edge. Okay, you got something like that. Just pick up a brush and soften the edge. Okay. Hello, Nikki. How you doing? I hope you're okay. Okay, now gotta go back here because you can see that the more I add paint, the less transparent it looks. Now I can see clearly that I need to add more paint here. Okay. Put the brush on the table. I'm gonna pick up a different brush, a clean one. Okay. Hello, Evelyn. Hello, Bob Lesaks. Okay. Now. Okay, I need a mid-tone between these two because this one is for here, this one is being for like all the darks you see. I'm mixing orange, ultramarine blue, touch of red, okay, touch of white to make this a little bit opaque and knock down a little bit of the saturation. Okay, more red and blue. And if something is pretty off, don't worry that much. Just let the painting dry. Yeah, but now if you're maybe somebody's just the kind of person that you cannot kind of skip on trying to retouch everything at the moment, you just can just pick up a clean brush, wet, and try to clean it. What I'm gonna do now is just try to blend here a little bit before the painting dries. Okay, there. And we gotta remember this is just a process of adding more and more paint. By adding more paint, we kind of retouch the previous color, because when we have more paint here, we can see more easily what to do. I can tell right now, my face is too orangey. Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious. Okay. Okay, these brush strokes that I'm just applying now is me trying to get the likeness. Okay, it's not about the color right now, because it's pretty clear that he has this shadow here and this shadow here and this shape. Okay, let's go for this eye. I don't want details, I just want a darker, let's say, kind of shape here to be able to compare. Enough to compare, just enough to pimple my eyes and see if the position of the eye is okay. And I think it's okay. Yeah, definitely I know that I'm gonna need to move it maybe a little bit up, a little bit down, but now it's close enough for me to what I want. Okay. Okay, now I need to mix a darker, lighter color for the face. Oh, that's pretty good, Nikki. Hello, Nolan. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna add a lighter color here. Okay, I'm gonna knock down that color because as you can see my skin color looks too reddish right now. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna add more white here. Orange. And to knock down this color even more than, I've been using blue, I can use black. It's basically mixing orange with gray. If you don't like black, raw umber or more ultramarine blue is gonna be a good option. But you see that it looks grayish. Now I'm gonna add a touch of yellow, cadmium yellow. Okay. Now I see. Yeah, I need to knock down this color a little bit more. More orange and blue. touch of white, touch of yellow. Now you see, you cannot tell that that's an orangey color. Kind of grayish, but with, I don't know, a little bit of a skin color. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna add paint with this brush. I'm gonna use this brush to blend. Let's see, maybe I change my approach and maybe I'm just gonna lay down the brush strokes and leave those brush strokes there. Could be. Okay. Or a combination, you know. Blending some brush strokes, just leaving some of them just there. But this depends on the amount of paint you use at the same time. You know, I love to build up this slowly, and obviously since I'm painting a portrait, it's more difficult. I need more control on the paint. I'm blending here a little bit. Okay. Now, one thing that we will remember: acrylic, when it dries a little bit darker. Add more white. Okay, I'm blending a little bit. Okay, I think it looks better now. Okay, now you see I'm getting closer. It's not like I want to match the perfect color, but I'm speaking about values. Okay, it looks lighter. Obviously, we want to match the colors perfectly. Okay, you know, just one session is just more difficult. Okay, a touch of white. I dip the brush in water. I just do this with my finger. I do this. Take up the excess of water. Or I can use paper towel too. Sometimes it's just easier to use my hand. Faster. Adding more white. Okay, let's work on the ear. I think it's too light. Okay, I could leave this here like that or blend. It's up to anyone. You know, it's not like one way is better than the other, it's just what you like. Sometimes I love to see those brush strokes. Sometimes I just want to blend. I think it's for this portrait it's gonna be better if I just leave some brush strokes. Yeah, I gotta do something with the nose. I think the nose is too much to the right. I'm gonna push it to the left a little bit. Not so sure yet. I'm gonna mix black here, black and white, with a touch of yellow. I want this some kind of greenish, a grayish color. I'm just going on the air, not touching that much the canvas. I want to see the color. Yeah. Okay, it's too bright. Yeah, I gotta go back there later. Another touch of orange. Okay, I made a mistake here. This is too light, but I'm gonna wait. We gotta wait for the painting to dry. Let's see. Right now, I think it's too light and grayish. Got, this is the first brush I used. Got a darker color. I just want to darken up here. And applying a glaze. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit lighter. It's not that clear. I don't see it. I mean, I'm just trying to imagine where it is and trying to measure from the nose to the contour of the face here. Yeah, notice after it dries, you know that the main mistake here is too light. Okay. You can pick up this brush with a lot of water and go pretty lightly. Oops. Kind of reactivate, you know, what's not completely dry. Okay. So I'm gonna just leave it there to dry. Okay, I was working here on the reflected light. Oops, it's too much red. Sorry. I'm going lightly. Okay, just thinking. I need to knock down the orange on the forehead. I don't like this color, but I think it's gonna do the work for now. On the air, just on the air. Okay, make this a little bit darker. And I'm gonna need to repaint this again. Okay. So I'm gonna pick up pure black, okay? I'm gonna put it here. I wanna see just a dark value here. Okay. More pure black. Okay, and slowly trying to match values and color. That's too light. Need blue and orange. A touch of red. Still too light. I need black. Okay. Okay, now it's darker. Okay, I think it's time to try to fix the nose. Oh my god, this is too dark. Anyway. Let's see if I can get this a little bit lighter. And at the same time trying to get, the illusion that there's an eye here. It's gonna be pretty difficult to work when it's too dark. Just when I just kind of see that looks like an eye, but without painting details. I'm gonna paint a little bit more obviously, but not like a lot of details because I don't see that much. Okay, I want to change kind of the whole temperature of the face. Okay? You see, it's more yellowish. Mine is kind of violish. Okay, I could use a glaze. Oh, Nikki's asking, is is it easier to be expressive in acrylics or oils? Okay, yeah. To be honest, I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's not like I'm planning to have some brush strokes. You know, it's just like sometimes it looks like they work pretty good, and at the same time, you know, this thing about blending constantly is something that sometimes I could forget about that. Yeah, and I see a brush stroke here, and I think, hey, that's pretty good. Like this one, you know, and some happy accident, let's say. Yeah. So here you're coughing. Yeah, I have some. I had an allergic reaction. I've been sick for a week. I couldn't speak that good. I speak that a lot and I started coughing. I started to cough. But I couldn't wait anymore because I was resting like the last week. I didn't do any live stream. Okay, I'm gonna add a glaze. I have a bigger brush here. I pick up a touch of yellow, pretty lightly. Oops, I think that was too much yellow. Yeah, it is too much yellow. Anyway, I think maybe it's gonna work better with that yellowish color. But let's see. You know, this is a thing about painting and repainting and repainting. I love that we're able to change a lot really fast when we glaze with acrylics. Now, I gotta let it dry. You know, it's not gonna stay that bright because it has a lot of water, and and obviously it's pretty transparent. The same way I can just pick up a darker color and glaze in a darker area. Like here, for example, glaze, or you could make it work like a dry brush, like I'm doing right now on the air. As you can see on the air, I'm making this darker, darker. You know, our goal is always match values. When we match values, we have a volume, okay, and even we get closer to the likeness. Okay, now I'm gonna work on a little bit of details. You know what I like at this? It was kind of an accident, you know, this yellowish here. I'm thinking right now maybe I could add a shadow here on top, yellowish light hitting the face. Hey, what about that? Shadow here, yellowish light hitting the face here. Yeah, it goes like that. In the background, the reddish light goes like that. Yeah, I think that could be nice. Yeah. Let's see. I need to work on some details because I think I got, you know, I got closer with the expression. Not close enough, you know, but. But I need to work on that. Okay, I'm gonna mix black, orange, and red. Let's see. I'm painting here and checking the alignment with the photograph that I got text next to my painting next to my easel. That way it's easier to compare. I'm gonna clean this brush. And I see a little bit of light on the eye, on the iris. Okay. Now here, though here everything is pretty difficult here, but let's try to check out the alignment. I'll try to do what I said about adding a little bit of a shadow here. I started thinking about copying this, obviously, as close as possible. But you know, that glaze here, yellow glaze, that just kind of is taking me to a different direction. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this yellow. I'm gonna clean this brush. Touch of white, a lot of water. Let's see. It's gonna look more yellowish than before. But let's say that as a warm light hitting the face. It stays here. It goes down, but not that yellowish. Just there. I think I'm gonna stop there. Clean the brush. I like it. No, I like it. Now it's obviously it's different. I didn't have that in mind. I mean, I didn't have that. I was thinking just copy because I love the photograph. Anyway, I'm gonna just continue. Okay. I think I like it. Well, Nikki saying after COVID, I had a sinus infection, then a heart bump on my noggin. Being under the weather is no fun. Yeah. I hope you feel really good soon. Yeah, feeling okay. It's just just my throat yeah. But that's what I got is an allergic reaction to something I don't even know. Maybe it's just like I've been working on the house. I've been trying to make a door, and I was hammering a wall, and I think it's that. I'm pretty sure it's that, because I went to the doctor because I couldn't stop coughing, and I got some shots, and the doctor told me you're allergic. Okay, yeah, I know I'm allergic. Yeah. Yeah. Stay away from cats, from dogs, from this, from that, and that's kind of impossible. Okay, work on the nose. This is kind of a combination between, laying down just paint and at the same time working with a dry brush, because since I don't have too much water here on the paint, if I just pressure pretty lightly, it's just like adding scumbling. That's painting with a dry brush. I can get, when you do that, you can get some texture depending on the tooth of the canvas. That texture could be pretty nice, especially for skin. But it depends. How thick is the canvas? And if some value is off, okay, the only way that would be just let it dry. I mean, for me, if somebody's using, maybe love to use a medium that slow down the drying process, that's different, because that's gonna behave like oil paint. In that case, you can just go back and add more paint and mix. In my case, I just love that the acrylic just does what it does. It's dry faster. In that way, you can just glaze, can scumber, can go back again, add more paint, change the color, ended up with so many layers that that more layers than oil paint, obviously, and having some color variations. Like you can see here, this color is coming from the first layer, this reddish color. That means that if that color is okay, no, it means just like I got more colors on the skin. Okay, I'm thinking right now. Okay, I'm gonna add more highlight here. Yeah, Nikki, that's definitely what happened to me. Okay, okay, let's see. Okay, got a little bit of more red on the ear. Mixing orange and red. Okay, just as a glaze, a little water. Let's see how that works. I'm just trying to add some transparency here. Like it, not that much. I like it, but yeah, I think I gotta add a little bit of that everywhere here, or more places, But I didn't have that in mind. I'm gonna darken up that color here. It's not like I'm repainting completely the orange. I'm just adding this darker color. This is brown, but still can see a little bit of that orangey, and that's pretty good. Okay, let's work. Let's work on the hair. Just lighting up the colors, mixing more and repainting and repainting. Like here, I painting this, like adding brush strokes here, like maybe 3 or 4 times. Or I just let it dry a little bit, see if the color is okay, and repeat until I got the color I want. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Nikki is asking me, do you ever go over a finished acrylic painting with an oil glaze to unify areas? Do you keep the medium purely one or the other? Yeah, usually I don't. If I start with acrylic, I finish up with acrylics. Yeah, but that's pretty good, you know. That's what I'm doing now. But it, yeah, you know, it's been a long time since the last time that I did that. That's pretty good, you know. Definitely is easier paint with oils on top of acrylics and fix things. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, but I didn't do it that so often. Hello, John. John Freddy. Hello, Raju. Hello, Wayne. Raju is sending me hi from London. Wayne from South Africa. Oh, that's pretty nice. Hello, Sharon. Yeah, definitely. I think it's a good advantage that we can paint with oils on top of acrylics. Yep, for sure. But I don't know. I mean, the thing is, sometimes I finish up a painting. I just love it to leave it like that. Don't touch it more. And even sometimes I see mistakes. I see things. I just say to myself like, just leave it like that. You know, just like, yeah. On the next one, just pay more attention to those things. And yeah, like usually my mistakes. Obviously, we all have mistakes when it's about drawing. Yeah, like something is off a little bit. That's normal. You know, that's okay. We're not machines, obviously. And the thing is that more regret about my value mistakes when I see that something should be lighter, you know, and and it was darker, or I see some light. For example, here, this one, I looking this one is too bright, and I know that's too bright, and I know that I should darken up, and then I continue painting. I forget about that, and and at the end, I gotta just I didn't realize about that at the end. Okay, I'm gonna do it now. Speaking about this, yeah, just a glaze. Okay, I gotta work on some. Let me see. Check the light. I need a tiny liner brush to work here. Just 1 second. Oh my god, it looks like I don't have any liner brush, like clean liner brush. Okay, anyway. Okay, I'm gonna add a touch of red here. Well, I mean, I added more paint here, and what is left on my brush, I go and I do some scumbling. As you can see, just like a little bit of paint. Too much red on the lip. Anyway, I'm gonna fix that later. Okay. I'm gonna darken up more the forehead. Mixing black and yellow, I want just a neutral, let's say brown, and this is what I'm planning to get after adding this color here. Okay. I don't think this is working as a shadow. Yeah, no, it has to be darker. Yeah, it has to be darker. A little bit more black. And if it's too dark, I'm gonna light up the again this. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Just allergic, an allergic reaction, an allergic, and sometimes that happens. But I didn't want that to stop me from painting. I took a week from live streams, but you know, I wanted to paint, and I feel obviously more motivated when I paint here. Okay. Onikisin, do you have enough ventilation in your new studio setup? Yeah. Yeah, the other thing is that I moved. I was working on a more ventilated room, and I moved to a different room, and yeah, I'm planning just to go back to the other one because the other one it has like a more definitely more ventilation than this one that I am right now. Yeah. Yeah, but this is not new for me. Okay, it's just like when somebody's allergic, usually you have those reactions. It's not like yeah, when I got sick, when I got the cold or anything. It's just like sometimes. I mean, I ended up with a coughing like for a month after I feeling perfectly okay and even going to play soccer and I'm coughing. It's just like I don't know why. I mean, that's looks like that's normal when somebody's allergic. I don't feel anything. I don't feel bad at all. No? Okay. I'm trying to add more and more light. Since remember acrylics is just like it dries darker, and that's kind of annoying because it kind of confuse you with values. But the good thing is that dry that fast that you can just repaint, and eventually you're gonna get to the value. Yeah. Hello, Monique. Going live on YouTube and Facebook. Sometimes I mention some names, some from Facebook. Sometimes I mention some names from YouTube. Sorry, sometimes I can confuse maybe somebody. I'm adding a little bit of shadow here to create, some volume on the upper eyelid. And then light again. Looks like his nose is more rounded here. Yeah, another thing that I made a mistake. I think it's the shape of the nose. Yeah, the shape of the nose is not okay. I think that's better. But that's too sharp. Too sharp. I'll try to soften this. Okay, bye, Nikki. Take care. This ear doesn't look okay. Now a darker glaze on the hair. Okay. And on the ear. See if that works as a shadow. Okay. I'm gonna try to insinuate the eye here. First. need to create the illusion that looks that here is just kind of swollen, because he has that, because of the expression. Looks pretty rounded here. Okay, let's see the eye here now. A little bit of red. Okay. Okay, let's step back. Check out. I'm gonna use my cell phone and use it as a black mirror. I like it. I like it. Too much paint, I think. I mean, what I said is too much paint on my brush. I want to light up this slowly and keep, the difference between the shadow here and light here. Adding more saturation, some shadows. The shadow here, for example, and the shadow here. Still see that I cannot get the shape of the nose. I tried a couple of times, but looks like I painted and all of a sudden I see it again and it's not the same shape. It's not the same form. And that is happening obviously because I'm painting and trying to blend. I don't want to get a soft edge, and it's just like I painted, and when I blend it, kind of erase it. And I just leave it there. I think that's better. Yeah. I almost pick up a little bit of Camel red, but oil paint. If I do that, obviously, that put me in a position that I have to continue painting with oil, not going back to acrylic. It would be nice to do. Since my acrylics dry faster, I can just try on top of this with oil. But no, I mean, no. The canvas is not completely wet. Sorry, dry. Still kind of wet. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Hey, but I could use a hair dryer. Yeah. Yeah, it could be a good idea. Add some oil paint. Okay, I think that's okay. Maybe just a few touches and that's it. I don't like that the nose is too sharp. That's the only way to get the shape of the nose. I've been keeping just going back there and losing the shape of the nose. Let me see. I'm gonna add some a glaze, a value that is gonna get okay a darker color, but pretty transparent. Let's try to get some soft edge here. Yep, yeah, I think that works. Mm-hmm. What do you think? I think it's okay, yeah, for now. Yeah, I can see the light. Okay, let's see. I see light, yellowish light, warmer here, shadow. I don't have to. Oh, obviously a lot of details, but I think this brush strokes here kind of represents a little bit of the beard. I mean, this beard that is starting to grow. Okay, I got. Oops, the shadow here maybe it's too dark. I think I got expression, but something's not okay with the likeness. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Maybe it's about moving. Oh my god! I think this eye is too up. This one. Yeah, I should move it down. Too dark, too dark, too dark. Now if I move the eye, I gotta move the eyebrow too. Yeah. Yeah. Likeness, trying to get the likeness is just like that, you know. You gotta just be prepared to move things and maybe making mistakes when you move it. Like I'm doing right now. I'm just thinking maybe it's not that down. Yeah, I mean, I think that's okay. I think that's enough. Yeah. I think it's better. The eye, I mean, I moved the eye a little bit down. I think it's better. This is just orange. Nope. Alright, it's gonna be better. I got a different red. Yeah. You know, I'm using PBO, and this red here is Reefs, which is a really cheap brand. I think looks like I like more of the red from Reefs. But I gotta get used to, you know, this brand or different brands because there is no more of this brand here on my country. Looks like this Reefs is not. It's not something that acrylic painters like. But I find this Cadmium red pretty good. Let me check out if this Cadmium red for sure, or maybe it's different. Oh, this, no, Brilliant red. Oh, I think that's, no, it's not Cadmium red, Brilliant red. I think that's what makes the difference. Yeah, I like it, this color. Look at that. I think a lot of water skip. It's a lot of red. Oh, I think I exaggerated too much that red. Yeah. I hope it dries and, you know, knock it down a little bit. If it's not, I think, you know, I think that's okay. I just want to maybe separate that red from this one. Yeah, I'll make this a little bit darker here. Yeah. But you know what? Definitely I like that red even more. I'm going to put a little bit more here, a little bit thicker. Let's see. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Here. I mean, in comparison to this Cadmium red, this Brilliant red is working like vermilion. Notice it's just like in comparison to the other one. Is this one? It looks pretty warm, and the other looks kind of cool. Obviously, I noticed that because I got two colors together here. But if I didn't use this, I didn't even notice. I wouldn't even notice. I'm feeling like adding a glaze of this red. Yeah. I think that's enough. Yeah, because we can continue working and working and working, and maybe it's not gonna do any good. Yeah. It could be, but sometimes you will just you don't see mistakes anymore, and I think I like it. I like it. I like my painting. Yeah. We're always gonna do more things, obviously. Add more colors, add more glazes. Okay, I think that's it for today. I hope you all like it. If you liked it, obviously, uh, I appreciate if you like the video. Press the like button and see you all next time. I'm gonna keep this red from Reef. I like it. Yeah. I'm gonna look for more brands, obviously. Oh, hello Ben Store. Thank you. Okay, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm going live on Facebook and YouTube. Okay. Oh, thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry. But thank you anyway. I mean, speaking of somebody from Facebook. Okay. Take care, everybody. See you all next time. Bye. Bye, everybody. I didn't add a highlight to the eye. It has. Let me zoom in the photograph. I don't see any highlight on the eye. I couldn't work a lot of details because I don't have any liner brush for acrylics. I gotta be sure next time to prepare a liner brush for acrylics. I got a lot of liner brush for all of them are for oil paints. I need to get a new set of liner brushes, especially for acrylics. Okay. Bye, everybody.